Coach Andrea, I want to tell you how much this league has done for me and how much it's meant to me. And we've all had a crappy year, right? 2020. Remember when we all had the 2020 vision?
Yep.
Yeah, great vision. I think that as adults we have stress. There's the money problems. There's all this, but I think I really believe it's the little guys that are feeling the strain of 2020 the most. And this league, I know what it has done to me to bring me back to life. But from the first week and seeing you guys come out to practice and watching you grow and smile and become more and more excited, dust up, every week, and more passionate, it fueled, and it was like, it was the coolest thing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope somebody please grab that goat by the collar and yank her down, because that's what bad goats do.
Bad goat.
I had leashes for her. Nick. Sorry about that. So, that being said, I want to also, we're going to start out. I'm going to go as quickly as you can. Go ahead and headbutt her yourself. But I'm going to get to the awards. This year, 2020, so our best backhand this year goes out to somebody who's not here, but it is Caleb Rector. Caleb had a amazing backhand, and he was the cutest. His face, the way he would look down over his glasses was my absolute favorite. This year, best sidearm, also not here, goes to Jacob. Jacob had an amazing, sick sidearm. Congratulations, Jacob. Best putting game, I'm going to get to the people that aren't here first, goes to, which, by the way, guys, what is the best and most quick and efficient way to lower your disc golf score? Practicing your, and you're all going to practice, right? Best putting game this year goes to Joseph Till. Congratulations, Joseph. And somebody that's also not here, best roller, and this player, when I saw them throw this roller, I was like, where did that come? Little girl, congratulations to Sumner, who has the 2020 best roller. Moving on to, let's see who we have here. Best attitude. This year, this player came in, and I watched his smile and passion grow. It was really inspiring watching his dad. When his dad would come up and say, "Thank you so much for getting him hooked on this. He loves it, and you can see it. He's got the disc golf junkie look in his eye." Please put your hands together. This year for best attitude goes to Elijah Sturk. Could not be here. This year I'm an analytical person. I say I'm a creative analytic. This person is incredibly analytic, and I love watching him play through a course and decide what disc to throw on each hole. So your best strategy, most analytical player for the season is Hayden. I'm completely taking Land. He's almost there. Congratulations. Come back and see us soon. Okay, keep playing, man. Most improved player this year. This person had never played disc golf before. Her brother was on the club, and she got dragged along one day, and by the end she was the one that I think practiced more and harder than any of you. Her dad said that she was out doing her X step for hours in her garage so she could nail it. Please put your hands together to this year's most improved player, which is Grace Dykema. So I will make sure to put the pictures that were submitted as proof for who was awarded the best Huckett face. I have been made fun of for my Huckett face for a long time. For parents, if you don't know what the Huckett face is, it's the look that when you're like, the expression, that goofy. And this person, I have videos of them, so I'll make sure to cut them and put them on there as well. Best Huck It face this year goes to Mr. Elijah Fletcher. Pleasure? Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Pleasure?
Pleasure.
Are you saying Pam? Or two M's? Pleasure. Congratulations, dude. Let's see. This one. All of us coaches, I think, can attest for this one. It's funny because it was a tie, but I awarded it to this person. I made the decision-making tie because this person was like, "Meh." I feel like, where are your shoes? You're playing in flip-flops again. You realize it's poison ivy. This is a hot mess. And he's like, I'm fine. I got this. So I don't think it came as any surprise that Joshua this year won worst footwear. As he's rocking the Kiva still. And you know what? The kid could probably still kick my butt out there. Best hair, which I am jealous of, because I don't know how you get it to fly like that and make it look beautiful. He's not here today, but best hair goes to Dylan Rector.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll make sure
Pre or post cut?
Oh, we have photos of all of them, so we'll make sure that they are all posted so we can all appreciate that.
You had my vote.
You had my most passion, and I appreciate whoever nominated me for this, and the memes that have been made about my passion.
You're welcome.
For disco. Thank you. But this is the first person that came to my mind. Every week he's coming up asking me, exact weight, how does it fly, what is it called, where do I buy it? And I'm like, online, or you can try this store or this store. But this young man is, you see the sparkle in his eye. Please put your hands together for Elijah Alexa. KJ. Oh, I'm sorry, KJ. That's okay. KJ.
Yeah, KJ.
KJ! Most likely to tour. This person blew all of us away, and I offered just an amazing player, the great attitude, and already has the whole look. I literally just learned his name. I'm sorry to tell you this, last week. It was right before the tournament because I called you Shooter McGavin the entire season.
Shooter!
And I almost wanted to write it on here, but because it's not mine, I wouldn't do that. But please put your hands together, and we wish you luck on your tour, Mr. Ben Zorn. Congratulations.
That'll be you in a couple years, buddy.
Rookie of the Year. This was a tough decision. We had several people nominated, and it was a tough fight, and it was really hard to make the decision on who this player or who would win this prize. And I'm not very good at making decisions. Those of you that know me just have to tell me where we're going to go to eat and what we're doing. So I went ahead and gave 2 Rookies of the Year. One of them can't be here, and I think it comes as no surprise with his 6 sidearm, Mr. Lucas Dykema, who when he came out had played disc golf 4 times before. 4 times, and then came out first practice with sidearm clinic, and I go, oh yeah, you're fine. You just keep doing that. Second person, I pegged this one. When I saw this person throw very first, and just his calm, cool demeanor. He also has hair and curls that I would kill for. But this player, you can tell, has that mental game and in the game on the course. And thank you so much for joining my club. Joining this club. It's been a pleasure working with you, Mr. Kansbrock. Never stop playing. You're going to be great. Congratulations, sweetie. So that leaves us with 3 prizes to be awarded, or at least in this award category. MVP of the year, which I probably just showed you those. neither of these people could be here, but I can tell you that both of these players are people that inspired me. Watching them grow, seeing how cool they were, and when like stepping up and helping other players. And there are quotes that I want to make sure I'll post them on the chat so you guys know. So MVP in the FJ category goes to Ms. Grace Dykema. She cannot be here. Last but not least, MVP in the MJ category. This young man he comes straight from work to practice. He is the most positive and honest player. I just, his morality and the way that he encourages the younger players, even though he outdrove them by 200 feet, he's first one to smile and say, great job. I think it comes as no surprise that this year's MVP goes to Mr. Caden Casper. And last but not least, in the woodblock award spray paint category of prizes, most valuable coach. And this was a very difficult decision, and I thank you guys so much. I know that it's working with you. I know I speak for all of us and those that can't be here that this has been the most gratifying and rewarding experience, and we will continue to come back and coach you and be here for you no matter what. But there's one person that held this whole entire league together. He's the glue of our team. He's also the one that knows every single one of your names, what you look like, last time I interacted with you, how you throw. He's also the person that when somebody comes to practice and is feeling, you can just see they're down, he pulls them aside and, hey man, what's up? So please, 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 thank you from the bottom of my heart for being part of this team. Bradley Dean. So if you are here, I would love you guys to sign this for him. You can have this for now, but unless you don't want us to sign it.
I don't. Yeah, sure.
But I mean that would be lovely.
Maybe additional.
So last couple things, I did make some promises early in the season. Shot of the Day awards. So every week for you guys, every coach submitted who had the raddest shot in the practice round. I have 10 of them. Or actually, I think I promised you 7, but I just couldn't. I'm going with 10. So 10 players. If I list off your name, please come see me after practice or after this, and I will let you know how we can go about ordering your whatever disc you want from the Innova line. That is, and you can pick your color, pick your weight, and I'm going to go with your top 3 because right now disc golf supplies are very limited because our sport is growing insanely because of a worldwide health pandemic. Who would have thought? But we'll take it, right? But shots of the day, these 10 people, if you're here, please come see me after. First, I have Dylan Rector. Second, I have Elijah Liscombe. I have Miss Evelyn. I have Gavin. I have Hagen. I have Elijah Sturk. Kean Sprick. Is it Sprick or Sprock?
Sprick.
Okay. Sprick. When did it change? Recently?
Never.
Okay. I have Noel Runyon. I have Charlie Craffey. And today, with the most awesome ace I've ever seen, Mr. Raymond Turner. And then the one last prize that I have to award, early on I said, I love to teach course maintenance and just being, I always say that disc golfers, I fell in love with this sport because disc golfers are a certain level of human being. They're not like everybody, so many other sports. They care, they're good people, they're just overall good people. We're usually a little scruffy looking, probably a little dirty, but I admire people that step up and do what's right, and I love to see people, coaching other, stepping up to help younger players or just picking up trash on the course. I said at the beginning of the season that I would give away one trip to your course of choice, and I did limit it to the Lower Peninsula. And obviously you and 3 friends, but you can pick this. It is a private course that you would like to go to. We can make that happen too, hopefully. But if it's blue, I know most, bluegill, whatever you want to do. But this person, last week when we had 15 or 20 new players show up to practice, which was great, both of these people stepped up, said, what can I do? And helped run practice and coach new players, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want to see. That's how we grow the sport. The first person is Grace Dykema, who's not here today. So, but who is here today? And I knew this from the beginning because this person just exudes positive, good vibes and love, and that's what we want to see. So let's take a road trip. Dad, you're coming with us. Mr. Elijah Upshur. Thank you again, parents, and any of the other coaches want to thank. I'd like to thank Mike, he's not here today. All of our other coaches that aren't here. Please keep playing, practice your putts, and whether you're on the course or not, always, always, always remember to follow through, guys. Thank you for a good season.
Thank you.
Thank you.